So welcome to this special mini collaboration with the Minority Taste, aka Ruzaina Hadgie. So where are you taking me?
Today we're gonna go on a street food tour explaining the origins of the Sri Lankan biryani, also known as the Buryani.
Let's go, let's go. First of all, before we get into the rest of the video, I would like to say this is a dream come true working with a well-known food content creator such as Ruzaina. I love what she does. It all happened just because I messaged her on Instagram and asked if she would like to work on a few collaboration projects with me. She is so humble and she had the idea of doing a biryani tour in our collaboration, and we can't wait to show you guys what's in store in this video. Welcome to this special collaboration, guys. I have with me Ruzaina Hadige. This is like truly an honor to do like a mini food collaboration project with her. So I'm very grateful. So she wants to show me the history between Buryani and Biryani. So let's get into it. Talk to us. What do we have here? Like, I know this is a Biryani, but talk to us about the history and the sides and the main. Those all yours.
So actually this is Buryani. Yeah, so now I understand that a lot of the young people don't like to call it Buryani anymore. But what did you hear when you were growing up?
Honestly, I heard my family members also saying Biryani. But when I went abroad, they would say Biryani.
Yeah.
So that's why it confused me as a
Kid.
So
Yeah. Because a lot of younger people don't like to call it Buryani anymore because they find it a little odd or awkward, or in Sri Lanka, as you call it, Gode. But it's not Gode actually, it's just that people are unaware because there are different varieties in the biryani. Because biryani actually started in Persia, okay, so it's birinj and biryani. So biryani means fried, cooked and fried, or fried and cooked, and birinj means rice in Persian language. But then there's another version in South Asia, South India. So that too was a part of, there are so many theories, like there's a theory from Taj Mahal, there's a theory from King Timur, and there's so many theories, but our version of the biryani, that is the Sri Lankan biryani, is actually called Buryani.
Buryani.
Yes, actually very different. So can you see that the rice is different because it's not the basmati rice, and we have raita, our own version, because it's not overpowered with the curd. It's more like onions and chilies. Now here they have given a little kattasam ball, but usually like a pickle comes there, like something sweet, and
Malay pickle, right?
yeah, it's like something like a Malay pickle, but you can put a chutney as well. Then there's a fried egg, there's a boiled egg, and a fried chicken, and of course the gravy. Okay, so this is quite different than the Pakistani and Indian biryani, and there's nothing wrong calling it Buryani. Actually, it's an alternative name. You can call it Buryani, Biryani, Biryani, Biryani. All those are part of alternative names for this dish.
So Ruzaina, you really know your history of biryani or biryani. So let's dig in, guys. Ruzaina, I've obviously had this since I was a child, but you tell the viewers what are the step-by-steps, so then I'll follow you.
There's no step-by-step actually, you just have to dig in, and we have to remind our viewers that this place is the new Majestic Hotel right opposite Majestic City. This is one of the OG places. Don't expect to have like high quality wow food, but it's like street food, and we have to appreciate the fact that this place has been there for so many years and still running.
There's a lot of history behind this place and this food, so I can't wait to dig in.
Let's go.
So
there's a surprise egg in the
oh my god,
middle.
I did not expect that actually.
There's a boiled egg and a fried egg. Each place it's different, so they've given us the fried egg with.
It's like a hidden gift.
Yeah, and there's a little liver inside, so different places have different things.
So I'll take a bit of the boiled egg.
Yeah, I'm going to take fried egg.
Some gold. I can handle my spice.
Very good. And a little bit of that, our version of the raita.
Oh, definitely.
And bit of this chicken. And of course, do you want some gravy?
Oh, yes please.
Okay.
So it's a All
Yes.
in one bite.
All in one bite.
I even got some liver in it.
Yeah.
Let's go. There's so many. First of all, you notice so many textures. Crispy, slightly wet in the rice. When you all mix it together, flavor explosion.
And this is a typical street food biryani, which I really love. Really love. You can call it the Sri Lankan biryani if you like, but I like to call it biryani because it's street style.
I don't think the name matters in India as long as it tastes good. But obviously, we have to appreciate the history behind the name and the dishes. So,
Yes.
guys, come opposite Majestic City if you're in Colombo.
Yeah.
The new Majestic Hotel, right?
Yeah. It's really good.
I'm done talking from my side. Ruzaina, you have anything to say?
Nothing. I'm going to be eating.
After having that dope and really good biryani at New Majestic restaurant, Ruzaina took us to Ivy. They were just about to close, but they were kind enough to let us in and try out their biryani. So guys, now we are at our second spot, and Ruzaina, where did you take me this time? I have never seen this place.
Okay, so guys, we are here at Ivy. This place has been there for about 20 years and they serve authentic Sri Lankan Meman biryani. You can call it dum biryani because that's how they sell it, but dum biryani, the Indian version, is completely different to this one. So if you take a look at it, right, they have the basmati rice, which is the original dum biryani way, right, but then they have made it in a very special Sri Lankan style and Sri Lankan flavor, and then they have the mint chutney, which is unique to Sri Lanka, and then the raita, which I told you earlier, it's not much of yogurt. This is the Sri Lankan way of making it. The speciality is the chicken. It's fried and then cooked, and this gravy is just to die for. This is the original authentic Meman biryani, and you get it here right in Colombo at Ivy.
That was one of the best descriptions ever. It's like legit, she told the whole synopsis of a whole movie. You know, it was amazing. So yes, the first thing I noticed was they actually use basmati rice, long grain basmati rice. And the mint chutney also is something like, you know, it is served here commonly, but in the last place I think we didn't have it, so it's not.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to dig in. I think Ruzaina already gave the perfect description, so let's go.
Let's go for it.
So where do we start from, Ruzaina?
So it's just dig in. It's the biryani style, just dig in and make sure to get a little bit of everything, you know, the fried chicken. And this gravy, they put just a little bit of it, but it's really good. So if you're sharing it, you have to fight for the gravy. And it's scraping all the gravy off, mind you. I just told you about the gravy, and then it's taking all the whole half of it. He took it. I'm telling you.
Hey guys, come on. First come, first serve.
Okay.
I got a bit of the mint chutney as well.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
It's a very different chicken curry. Not too spicy, but there is some intensity.
Yeah.
You know? Wow, so is that like, I'm sorry if I'm talking at my mouth. Is that like a typical Meman curry?
Yes, it's the typical Meman way of making this fried chicken, cooked and fried. So because different cultures have their own version, they do the most authentic one, and it's absolutely delicious. It's mild but punch full of spices and flavor.
And what I also like is they serve the chicken curry on top of the, what do you call, grilled chicken tandoori.
Yes.
So I'm going to have a bit of the raita to just... That onion adds a zing. It just tones down the rest of the slight richness of the rice and the curry. I'm sorry if I'm sounding so, I don't know, but I'm just describing how I taste the food.
Yeah.
Taste the food, feel the food. Because honestly, the first thing when I saw the presentation itself, amazing, you know. Straight to the point, they tell what they serve. You know, you see the rice, you see the chicken, you see the curry, you see the chutney and the raita. And also, one more thing, they were about to close, but they were very generous enough to let us in.
Yeah.
And what do you call it? We were able to try this out.
Exactly. It's just next to Fashion Fabric in Colombo, and it's called Ivy. And you have to try the Mehman Biryani or the Mehman Buryani if you haven't.
I honestly think Mehman Biryani is underrated. You guys should try this out because I think I'm new to this. It's like a mix of a pulao also.
Yeah. It's a mix of pulao, but it's really good because it's so full of flavor. I love this kind of mild, but it's, you know, you can feel the saturation of the spices, the curries and everything. So
like it took its own time.
Yes,
no?
slow cooked to perfection.
Best things come to those who wait.
Yeah.
So now we had to keep some also for our videographer Tamur. So after that delicious Mehman style biryani, we wanted to try out another place. However, it was under reconstruction. So Ruzaina thought, why don't we try out some Indian authentic biryani, and we went to the well-known Bombay Borough at One Golf Face. The place looks very high-end, so let's try out their biryani and maybe even have a cup of tea later. We are at the Bombay Borough at One Golf Face, and I'm actually really excited because this is a place Ruzaina hasn't even tried out.
Yeah.
So this is the mutton roti biryani. And let's see, because we started off with, you know, something more humble, from street food to a more homely cooking style of biryani, and now we are trying Indian biryani.
Yes.
Let's dig in, right?
Yep. I'm excited to try this out. So
Ruzaina is gonna serve us and all this order. So.
Yep. And then we'll just open it. Wow. It looks good. Okay. Steam. Oh, it smells awesome.
Let me get a shot of that, right?
Yeah. It smells really, really good. So I've been to Bombay Borough in Dubai. I hope it is as good as there, so let's see. Look at that. Look at the steak.
This is like...
Okay. Right. We're gonna... Oh, it's good.
Oh, that looks really good. Oh. Fragrant basmati rice.
With the mutton.
Yeah, I can smell the saffron.
Yeah, can you see how dry the rice is?
Mm-hmm.
So this is the Indian biryani. Take that mutton. It smells really, really good. I'm salivating already.
Yes.
Okay. So they also have their raita, because Indian biryani is pretty simple. It's just like the Pakistani biryani as well.
Mm-hmm.
Just the spices, the rice. It can be dry or wet. So here it's more dry because of the dum version of making it, and just a simple raita.
And when the grains are separated, that's when you know it's like properly cooked.
Yeah. It's when you're cooking the Indian way, yes.
Yes,
Indian
exactly.
Pakistani way.
Yes.
What a fancy schmancy place, so we're gonna eat the biryani with the spoon.
So yeah, guys, I mean, previously, I ate with my hands, but the surroundings, like we have to respect the surroundings and the environment. There's nothing wrong also if you want to eat with your hands or even with a spoon or fork.
Yeah.
Whatever makes you feel comfortable, honestly.
Especially when the meat is so soft. Take a look at this. Come here. Look. Look how soft that is. So you can really use the spoon. It's really good.
It's like off the bone tender. There's no bone, but
Yeah.
you can tell this is off the bone tender.
Exactly.
So with a bit of the moist areas as well.
I'm gonna follow your food.
Let's go. Wow. No words.
It's really nice.
Spices are nicely coated on the mutton, and the rice is distributed like you have some of the dry areas, you know, and then the moist areas. It's like balanced,
Yeah.
not salty, not just on point. Everything, all the flavors are on point.
Very, very, very good.
Little bit of yogurt. Taking a huge bite of the mutton. Let's go. Sure. Not exaggerating. That's good. That's really good. I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
I don't want to just, say a lot of things and no. If I don't have anything to say actually, you can see it from my reaction and my expression or whatever.
Exactly.
And Ruzaina's also.
I'm
not
really
saying much.
enjoying it because it's so good. Like I've had been to Bombay Borough once, but I don't know. I think the recipe here, I think they've catered to a little bit more spicier than the Bombay Borough in Dubai. So I feel like it's more palatable for Sri Lankans.
You see.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to try to get more of the moist areas because that's the best part. It's the part that's deep inside, close to the mutton. Huge flavor bite. So Ruzaina, I'm gonna destroy this with Ruzaina and
Yeah.
our videographer Colombo. And we have a cup of tea afterwards just to tone
The
things
cup
down.
of chai.
Masala chai.
Yes. This is so good. It's really, really good. And this is the favorite Indian biryani.
I'm coming here again. You guys should definitely try this out too. It's at One Golfers. So whenever you have the time on the weekend, come with your family or a loved one. I'm not just saying it. Really, just enjoy the food. Like book a reservation or just come in and hopefully if there's a seat, just come in.
Azhar thinks it's a good place to bring a date also.
I didn't say that. Cut. So guys, I'm stuffed, after having different types of biryani with Ruzaina. We started off with something like a street style and new majestic hotel. And then we had more for homely style, Mainan style biryani at Ivy. And I enjoyed both, and finally we ended up in Bombay Borough, and honestly, luxurious biryani. It tastes amazing. So now we're just ending it with a cup of tea, just to lighten things down. And I honestly want to say this is like a dream come true for me to collaborate with Ruzaina.
Oh, thank you.
I'm just so honored. It was honestly a pleasure, and you took me to some parts of the country I didn't know there was this type of biryani and this type of food. So honestly, it's a pleasure.
Thank you so much for having me, Azhar. I love the fact that Sri Lankan content creators are reaching out to me now, which usually never happens to me easily because it's always international people. So really, I'm so grateful for this opportunity that you have given me. And so now today we learned the difference between Buryani and Biryani, and it's okay to call it Buryani, you guys.
Definitely. Don't judge, just try it out. And thank you again, guys, and subscribe to Food for Free. Thank you for watching guys, and please subscribe to Food Portrayal and click on the bell notification icon for updates, and also subscribe to Ruzaina's channel as well. Link is in the description below.